CEO of Ebony Life Films Abudu has been accused by Tobore Ovore over copyright infringement over a Netflix film, Oloture.
Won't go Europe, please. We'll see how you perform this night now.
If you tell me, say, na 15 babes, you get. And I tell them, say, na 15 babes, they. It has to be 15 babes.
The freelance investigative journalist alleged that Ebony Life Films adapted a 2014 undercover investigation on sex trafficking without her express permission. The movie Oloture centers around a young, naive Nigerian journalist who goes undercover to expose the shady underworld of human trafficking. In a quest to uncover the truth, this rookie reporter pays the ultimate price.
What do you be? The police?
In an interview with the International Center for Investigative Reporting in November 2020, Tobore stated that our agitation and demands are premised on the fact that from the beginning and the end of the movie, Ebony Life TV wrote that the movie is fiction, and at the open and the end of the movie, 5 other people were credited for writing the story. She further explained that on May 31st, 2019, she received a letter dated May 30th, 2019, titled Appreciation for Journalistic Endeavors from Ebony Life, signed by Abudu. In the said letter, she stated that Ebony Life disclosed it came across her story while conducting research for the movie Oloture, and the movie was inspired by the published story alongside other articles and projects.
Everybody calm down! All phones here! Put my phone here!
The letter was not to seek my permission to use my story, but only to appreciate my effort and deposit some percent of the profit made in Nigeria to my non-profit organization. They should have quietly apologized to me when my lawyers contacted them, and all this wouldn't have been flying around. It's a case of beating me and still want to dictate how I should cry. It is horrendously wrong. A film on exploitation is birthed by exploitation itself. Is that not a huge irony? What's the difference between the traffickers and what they have done?
My name is Abudu. I am the Chief Executive Officer of Ebony Life Media and Ebony Life Place. I would like to take a few minutes of your time today to shed some light on the recent allegations made by the investigative reporter Tobore Ovore. Tobore wrote the article titled Inside Nigeria's Ruthless Human Trafficking Mafia, which was published on August 12, 2014 by the Premium Times, her employer at the time. So in May 2019, 20 months before the launch of Oloture on Netflix, we reached out to Tobore to acknowledge her journalistic achievement, to commend, recognize, and encourage her in her ongoing campaign against sex trafficking and that of her NGO. We granted Tobore a private screening of the movie, gave her a special mention in the end credits of Oloture, and I interviewed her on Moments with Mo. In addition, we wrote to her and offered her 5% of the proceeds from our planned cinema run to go towards her NGO, which she acknowledged. Within a few days of this, Tobore went on social media making accusations. Then she wrote to Netflix making demands. We got a letter from Tobore's lawyers accusing us of copyright infringement and demanding $5 million in compensation, which is about 2.5 billion naira. Prior to the release of the film on Netflix, I had a good relationship with Tobore. I had interviewed her, I had met with her, I had even given her cash gifts for her welfare, as well as when her father died, something that I have never disclosed till now. On the 14th of July 2020, I received this message from her. Good morning, ma. Thanks so much for the money sent to me. I greatly appreciate your care and support. God bless you. I'm so grateful. I will keep you updated. So we had a relationship. We have not exploited Tobore or anyone else, and we will not be exploited by anyone. We will not be intimidated because of the imagined financial success of this film, Oloture. Anything else will be refuted and rebuffed, and if necessary, settled in a court of law.
You there, Chris? Why did you not answer the phone?
Where did I tell you before?
This is no longer your story. It is now my story.